disruption. So it's a concept, it's a product, or it's a service that either disrupts an existing market or creates an entirely new market segment that results from the leveraging of technology or of new business models. And what we know from companies that have been disruptive is that they can have a tremendous impact on the marketplace. So all of these companies have leveraged technology as their way of bringing about disruption in the marketplace. And imagine not only if you're the consumer that is enjoying your Apple telephone or your Tesla car, but imagine if you're the competition and you were BlackBerry and now Apple came along, or you were Blockbusters and Netflix came along, or you were Borders Books and Amazon came along. So all of these companies have changed the way the industry is working. And here's what we know. We know that if you're going to be disruptive, you need to transform to stay in business. And this is an important lesson that some of these companies did not understand. So if you were Blockbusters and you saw Netflix coming along, you had a choice. You could apply disruptive technology and become a new player in the industry, or you could watch, in this case, Netflix come by and become the standard in the industry. So we know that you need to transform in order to stay alive. But there is good news, and that is, I should mention that this is how quick the fall, the decline of Blockbusters was when Netflix came. In a matter of 5 years, from 2007 to 2012, Blockbuster was a $5 million business, and it decreased to zero in a matter of 5 years because of how Netflix was able to grow and everybody adopted the new Netflix approach. So it can be very swift if you don't make the change and leverage the technology and adopt it. But the good news is that many companies understand this, because in the next decade, the forecast is that half of the S&P 500 will be replaced because of disruption. So every company today knows that they need to be disruptive. They don't always know how. And we also know that you as consumers need to adopt this disruption in order to become and live in your virtual dream world. So the good news is technology can help make this transformation, this disruption happen successfully. And what I'd like to suggest now is I'm going to talk about a few technologies that are either here today or coming tomorrow that I would suggest are going to help you to live in your virtual dream world and help companies be able to offer the products and services that will entice you to come into that virtual dream world. Unfortunately, I don't have the time today to go through all 8 of them. I'm happy during the question and answer session if you have questions about the first 6. I just will mention quickly the 6 that I'm not going to talk about. Artificial intelligence and machine learning, very, very important technology, already well embedded into business. I've also talked about the Internet of Things, sensors that we can use, and a very important technology that's allowing for this disruption to happen. 5G networks, it's just amazing. I mean, the 5G is 100 times faster on your phone than what you're using today. And as we go to 6G, I mean, it's just amazing what's going to happen in the use of these technologies. And they're important because they allow for things like the metaverse to happen. Blockchain technology is, in fact, the foundation of the next Web3, which is the next generation of the internet. And it's also at the core of every successful metaverse application. Quantum computing is unbelievable. And it's unbelievable because a quantum computer, which leverages quantum physics, can do in 4 minutes what it takes today's supercomputer 10,000 years to do. I mean, it's just an amazing technology. We're not there yet, but it's coming, and it's going to radically change and be disruptive in the industry. And no code, that stands for the type of technology that companies are using. It's called no code or low code. These are technology platforms that allow companies to move the whole development process out of the IT department, information technology department, and allow the company, including marketing and sales and service, to be participative in creating new solutions for the company.